She's like public enemy #1 right now. You have to watch videos with a grain of salt.
I think they're just more open-minded over there.
Like at Nose Guard, and he was a little bitty guy, and he would terrorize them, man. They had no answer for him.
What makes you think you know so much about these secret organizations? They're secret. They're secret.
I mean, does it scare you to be successful? What's up, bruh?
What's going on?
Nothing much, man. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm sitting there listening to some of that stuff, man. I'm trying to like, damn, when we say that, then I remember, okay, yeah, I get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's
and
up?
then,
What's good
that
with
can
you?
always evolve too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely that.
I'm having a pretty good day. Feel like I'm coming up on something, figuring some things out. So
Okay.
yeah. Work-life balance.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Everything's good though. Sound like.
Yeah. Yes, sir. How about you?
Yeah. No complaints, man.
Yeah.
Everything's working out. As is always, So, it's a lovely day. It's a lovely day.
What's that? What's our guy from NWA?
Easy
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah.
Well, was that good day? It's a good day.
Today was a good day.
Today was a good day.
Yeah.
Maybe with a little less violence in it, but
Mhm.
today was a good day.
There you go. You don't listen to much. You don't know much about black hip hop, huh?
What? I mean, I'm not good with names, but I know songs when I hear them. Oh, this isn't black hip hop, but I was outed today. Apparently, this guy, a song that kind of goes like $2. Some. I ain't got but $2. I ain't gonna spend my last $2. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My last $2. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about it?
Apparently, I got outed for not knowing that song or that singer.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it's an older song, an older guy.
Apparently, that song came out in the 90s.
Yeah. It's been around for a long time, bro. A long time. Who outed you on that? Somebody I don't know.
Yeah, no, I got a team. I actually have an entire black team in my department. Yeah. So our lead or our supervisor, and then there's two of us underneath her.
So they was poking at you because
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that is funny, man. That is funny. But that's interesting too that you got all black cast.
Yeah. I mean, man, it is really interesting because I'm a pretty proper spoken or whatever you want to say person,
You're articulate guy.
Articulate, right?
Yeah.
All three of us, just educated, well-spoken, articulated black individuals. We kind of walk through there like I don't know, like a spectacle. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, man, that's overrated because I don't think I'm the most well-spoken guy in the world. I'm nowhere close. I'm the first one to admit it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think when it comes to crap like that, as long as you try, because I'll
it's
never.
The professionalism, really.
That's it, man. I'll never sign. Nobody will ever confuse me for, I guess what, a proper guy, a white guy, or whatever.
Yeah, no. It's not like that. It's more of a professionalism thing of like, oh, they're walking through here and they're not about any nonsense. They're clean cut. They do their work. It's kind of
so
like
you
that.
saying it's more. You saying it's more than just the way you talk.
Yeah. It's more than that. I may have left it at that, when I first described it, but it's more than that. It's more of like this group right here.
Don't pose no kind of threat.
No. No, poses a threat. They walking through, and it's like, it's just kind of like powerful, educated,
Okay, yeah.
good work ethic. You
I
know,
still don't get it,
black
but
team.
okay.
You
Yeah,
don't get it,
not really. I mean,
man.
I don't, I'm thinking you was talking about a look
No, not a look.
at
No,
first. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
no.
I was out where I was
No,
confused.
I'm talking about more of like an experience of when you come across any of us, you know, we
Mm,
we're talking about, you know, and it's great that we're all black and we're a unit, you
yeah.
won't catch us like, you know,
Mm,
dividing,
mm-hmm.
between us and stuff. I just kind of mean like that, like Power Rangers.
Gotcha. I got you now, man. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
That's good though. That's good.
That's what I mean. Cause I mean, you could have an all black team, but you could have somebody that's just not, I mean, there's people like that everywhere. Somebody that's just like, oh my gosh, you represent us,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
You got four snipers on the team and one misfit, so to speak.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm saying there's no misfits.
Got you. I
Yeah.
see.
Like when the team I'm describing would be the same if it was like you, me, and Nas walking through.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
okay.
You
Yeah.
know, in a different aspect, whatever that may be. But
Right.
like the type of people we are. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
okay.
I don't know. Nas kind of talks a little reckless, but you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
being clean is part of it.
Mhm. Right. Yeah.
not
Yeah.
not as a professional. Not as a professional.
What up, Luke? What's going on, man? So, hey, listen, bro. I got few things I want to discuss, man. And by the way, man, anybody that's checking us out, we have decided to uh just do our show on Wednesdays, same time, but just on Wednesdays. We used to do it on Mondays and Wednesdays, but we both are extremely busy at the moment. Trying to do new things and keep things we're already doing rocking and rolling. So we decided to just concentrate on our Wednesday show, and because we enjoy doing it, and we hope you all do as well. And so just a little FYI, please continue to join us on Wednesdays, those of
Yeah.
you who do, and it'd be greatly appreciated. um so listen, man, I have just a few things I want to discuss, man. Like I'll send you videos throughout the week and stuff like that. I've started to label them just so we can kind of pinpoint it. And they were sent via TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just a couple of them was just some videos that just caught my ear, and I was like, that's kind of cool. I'd like to talk about it. Um, and then I want to talk about this P. Diddy thing that I called it,
Mm-hmm.
and um, how these women now are coming from everywhere, and they finna get this guy, man. They finna break this guy. They finna break this guy.
Sheesh.
I see him fleeing to a remote country.
No
I,
way.
yeah, man. They
Is
go.
that
They
bad?
Diddy now has 5 accusers, man.
Bill
And the
Cosby had
latest
another
one,
one.
yeah, but Bill Cosby didn't pay that first one 30 million.
Ooh, whoa,
Right.
man. I didn't.
So now these women are coming from everywhere, man. And this last one is saying he did this to her when she was only 17 years old.
Hmm.
Yeah, man. They coming after this dude, man.
I heard the word, RAPE floating
Yeah,
around.
yeah. And this latest one is claiming um he allowed several guys to have their way with her. And it was quarterbacked by him.
The one he paid, was that Cassie?
Yeah, she's already
Wasn't
got her money.
wasn't that his wife?
Was it his wife or was it his? I don't know what it was, but
I
she
thought they were together
she
for
said he
years.
abused her,
Oh
and
man.
he settled with her
Right, right.
really quick.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, really quick.
30 million
I
is
think it was 30 million.
that's some hush money.
So now, of course, they're coming from everywhere. This
Hmm.
is like the Deshaun Watson thing. Like I said, man, once those lawyers get a hold of it,
Hmm.
they start calling every woman that was even in this guy's company. I'm surprised nobody hadn't reached out to Mary J. Blige. Probably just because.
Mary J. She's
I mean,
involved?
nah, but she was put under him.
Hmm.
These lawyers, man, this is what they do. Have you ever received a advertisement in the mail saying, "Hey, um, we are suing so and so, some kind of way they got your information showing
Class
that you
action
right that you
lawsuit.
may have been in the vicinity or
Yeah,
lived by it or whatever,
yeah.
and they want to know, do you want to be a part of it?"
Hmm.
That's what these lawyers do, man. That's what they did with Deshaun Watson. That's what they did with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby, one or two women came out. They started calling up, reaching out to every woman that was in this guy's vicinity, man, and asking them, did they want to be a part of this lawsuit?
Yeah.
Because at that point, they just, I'm going to get what we can get. They want to go after insurance companies. They
Mhm.
want to go after the person they sell. And,
Yeah. So they
Diddy,
try to get any bit of dirt. So of course they probably spoke with her, but if she didn't give anything, then her name wouldn't come up in the news or anything. Until,
right.
right.
And then this turkey, hell, they talking to women and men. The way he was rocking and rolling.
Oh boy, yeah. So all those rumors are what they're about to surface into something. You think?
Hey, I mean, if them the guys come out, they trying to see how close he was to the personal assistant he had for years, Farnsworth Bentley.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
I mean,
That name is familiar. Fontworth Bentley.
yeah, if Bentley Farnsworth, whatever, what his name is, Lou. You
Something
know
like
what I'm
that.
talking
That's a
about. That was
familiar
his
name.
that was his personal assistant, man,
Huh.
back in the 90s. You would see him holding the umbrella while Diddy was walking in the rain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Farnsworth Bentley. Okay, yeah, I see him.
just bull jive, man. But
Yeah.
he was paying him. But I know somebody who probably will come out. That choreographer he got into it with years back when he was had that show and he cussed her out and fired her. And I'm pretty
Um,
sure they're gonna contact her.
huh, man.
Watch and see, man. It's already up to 5, bro.
Yeah, trying to get anything and everything.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
already up to 5, man. And
Yeah, that's wild.
you
You
know,
got any sort of not loyalty, but you got any sort of built up respect for any type of feeling to, like, are you on his side about anything?
of course, all I know about the dude is what I've seen on TV,
Yeah.
right? And when I seen him on that making the band, when he was actually showing his true self,
Hmm.
I didn't like it. I thought he was way too arrogant. The way he was trying to handle those people, man, I thought was despicable.
Huh.
And if that's any way like he is, which I think he is like
Mm.
that, I don't like those type of people.
Right.
Not just him, but I don't like the type of people, man, who feel like they so above everybody else because of who they are
Hmm.
that they can treat people any kind of way. And that's what he was doing, man. He was cussing those kids out, demeaning them. I mean, just handling them rough. Very, very rough, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of videos of Diddy outside of him. Like, it's always some type of, not necessarily that he's just straight up cussing someone out, which I mean, it's dang near that level, but it's like I've never seen a video of him just like, oh yeah, he's just a great dude. He's
No.
always, it's always something tense. Always
Mhm.
is him reacting to something or getting in somebody's face or something
Right.
like that. You know.
Right. So, if that's any way like this
Yeah.
dude was, I don't like those type of people, man. I
Yeah.
like the type of people who have those who's the owner and would go down and hug and finagle with the cleanup people
Man, what
because
if Diddy is the best person in the entire world? And this
hey,
is all just
it could be. And if he is, I hate it for him because
oh yeah, oh, can you imagine having all of this if you're that? Yeah,
he finna
there's
deal
no
with
way.
it
At
now.
this point, he's just guilty just by all the stuff people have said over the years. Like
Yeah,
something is right.
yeah. What up, Jim? And this, of course, we talked in one of our previous shows about the Jaguar right. She's always been saying how corrupt he is.
Hmm.
So you got all these people now coming out saying how corrupt he
Yeah.
is, and look, man, that first
Hmm.
lawsuit, that's just one of many.
So let's talk about a perspective of I don't know, his inner circle. Hmm. What do you think? Like, what do you think that is for his family, his kids?
I think those his kids, I know some of his kids are making their own way. So,
Right.
well, they don't, of course, they're not what he is yet, but they're
Yeah.
they're making
They're not
their own way.
dependent on him. So you think they may not necessarily be worried?
Yeah,
I think so.
they were just in the fact that if this turned criminal,
Right.
then it could
Okay.
be an issue. I mean, they trying to get at him like they did R. Kelly.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, whole documentary. He's gonna
Yeah,
have a interview with who was that? Gail King?
man.
Oh man.
I mean, that'd be the worst thing he can do. But they trying to get at this dude, man. They trying to get at him, and yeah, if he was abusing women,
Hmm.
which they're saying he was abusing women. I mean, physically abusing women. Any cat that does that, man, is despicable,
Hmm.
and you deserve whatever you get.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
coming.
mean? Yeah.
Especially because one will say something and then they'll all get that strength and they'll be like, hey, I've been keeping this in. And look, I got, however they're gonna say, I got my sisters with me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so if there's five, there's more coming.
They coming. Watch. It's
Yeah.
up to 5 so far.
Yeah.
It's up to 5. It's up to 5 and counting, brother. You
Ooh.
can rest assured. They coming. They coming. The dude should have a long time ago, man, did what Jay-Z did and find him somebody to marry and stop all of that playboy crap and
Yeah.
all of that. He still is on that,
Bad boy.
want to be a playboy at 50
Yeah.
plus years old.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I mean, at
Mm-hmm.
some point, even with the money you got, man, sit down somewhere, man. Enjoy your money, kick it with your wife,
Mm-hmm.
travel,
Mm-hmm.
just you and your lady, man. That's why I say, man, when you finally become a man and you translate from a boy to a man, you will decide, some of the things that used to be live to you don't be live to you anymore. The hanging out, the parties and stuff like that. That stuff don't, it don't, I mean, family becomes your safe place. Family becomes your, your happy spot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Um,
Yeah. So, you start embracing that and stop being in the streets, stop having
yeah,
conflict, stop creating stuff for people to say about you and build a case up around
all
your
of that,
actions. Yeah. Yeah.
all of that. You take
Oh man.
the Jay-Z route, you take the Rev Run route,
But
you know.
if you're Diddy and you're a bad boy for life and you got all this money and fame and you got your kids in it and I mean, I could definitely see the appeal of just, hey, look, I'm a character. I got a whole persona now. I'm not a normal person. I see how it could easily fall into that. Easy.
And that's him, but I mean, you have to be smart. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You have to be smart with all that would be um that's why you would definitely want to get somewhere and sit down and get out of the light
Yeah, definitely.
because you're open, I mean, you're open for this right here, what he's going through, man. You
Man.
got women coming from everywhere, finna come from everywhere, and accuse this dude just to get some money, man. Just to
And
get money.
and how it was back in the day, like, like Bill Cosby, that's how he got caught up, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know, It's funny act surprised, or maybe it's the new generations acting surprised, but we all know, or at least those of us old enough know how it was back then.
Mm-hmm.
All types of things got swept under the rug. All types of people got messed over,
Mm-hmm.
mishandled, touched the wrong way and stuff. So if Diddy's past from the 90s is coming up, oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's he's just like how, I mean, how far back did they go with Cosby? The 80s,
Man, 70s.
70s?
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe even
so
60s, bro. They went back with Cosby.
man,
That's
so
when he was a young man, and they were saying he was putting,
yeah,
stuff in their drinks,
so
and
Diddy's not
he didn't.
immune.
No, not at all. They going back. That's why I say they said that the one girl who coming out now saying she was 17 when this happened. I don't know how
Man.
old she is now, but they going back. Me forever said at some point you had to grow up. Yes, indeed. Lou said he was overconfident and probably thought he was untouchable. He
Hmm.
did, man. That's did it, man. Did it thing. I mean, yeah. I remember he sending them guys somewhere, man, on way across town to get him a quart of almond milk or some crap, something stupid, man. But anyway, me ever said men are going to accuse him also. I can't wait to hear Bentley Funds word. Yeah, because I mean they've been saying that he has these gay parties that he was a part of, you know.
Man, that's always been a rumor. So now with these accusations coming out, who knows? Who
Mm-hmm.
knows?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Everybody's talking about, at least publicly, everybody talks about the white parties and stuff like that. Either
Mhm.
they're dressing all white or whatever. But publicly, no one's been talking about the other stuff that sounds like Diddy would 100% be involved.
Well, right now all the lawsuit stuff is based off of um, abuse.
Okay, yeah, just him
So
personally, not his
yeah,
parties
just
and stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Nothing. So I mean, it'd have to be for a guy to come out and say
Oh,
Diddy
that's
abused
gonna take
him.
a lot.
That's gonna take a lot,
Yeah.
and that's basically what they're going after him for is abuse. Like
Hmm.
they was going after Bill Cosby for rape.
Right.
Yeah, they going after Puffy so far for like abuse. Nobody has said nothing about him raping them, but these women are coming out saying he was physically abusing them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Um. Okay. Yeah. So I agree with Lewis. He was overconfident. Probably thought he was untouchable. Probably.
right.
Probably still thinks that
Yeah, I
he's
mean
not
he.
touched.
Yeah, he's touched. You don't have to give up 30 million. You touched.
Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah.
Yeah, you touched, bro.
Yeah.
You touched.
And I don't know if that was the final amount of the settlement, but he settled on something in the millions. That's for sure.
He tried to play that role like, oh, this ain't nothing but a thing for me. But you
Yeah.
can't take too many hits like that, dog.
No. No.
Now, me forever, I hadn't seen the Justin Bieber deal. I hadn't seen anything about that.
Hmm. Justin
I,
Bieber coming
yeah,
out about Diddy.
I hadn't seen that. I don't.
You know what?
That may be a stretch.
Well, the only reason that I'm kind of thinking that might be true is because Justin has come out recently talking about how, not recently, but he came out in the past trying to expose or reveal a little about a child, abuse ring that he witnessed. Like
Really?
yeah, at like he said there was like parties or something. I forget how he described it, but yeah, and then it was around that time that he started getting like really religious in the public eye and stuff. But yeah, he was like, I'm taking a break from music and all that. It was some years ago, and he was saying he witnessed some child abuse. So I could see Justin coming out about something because of that. Like he actually did say something about child abuse some years ago.
Man, I just I don't know, man. I don't know how these guys see. We sit around, we look at these celebrities, and they just the richest of the rich. We think they got it all together, and here they are, man, are having parties, with children.
Yeah.
Where where is it that you get off into this crap? I just have no idea, man. I just have no freaking idea. It just blows my mind when I hear stuff like that. That
There's
these
really no
celebrities are
explanation.
has these parties where they trading children.
I mean, there's the only thing that could explain that is like psychologically, like scientifically. You know what I mean? Because other than that, there's no excuse or explanation. But like
Right.
scientifically, it's like then you start going into how these people have twisted, kind of realities, and because of their money or their upbringing, or because of like their um oh yeah, their over sexualized lifestyle, like they have so much of it that they get tired or bored,
With
and
the
then
regular stuff, huh?
right, so like that's like the only way you could explain that stuff is like going scientifically, because other than that it's like ain't no way, you're gonna be sitting around your friend group and they're like, yeah, I completely understand why you had those kids at your party, yeah, man, that sounds like a great idea. Like,
Right, right. Yuck. I don't get it, man. If that's being a celebrity, man, I don't want no parts of it, dog. And having that kind of money, I don't want no parts of it. Me ever said when you are having sex with a child, it opens up part of their brain where you can take their energy. It's part of a ritual, and you hear people talk about it all the
I
time.
don't hear people talk about nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't
Never
either.
heard it.
Me either. I don't. I've never heard that. I don't. I damn near didn't even want to read it. To be honest.
I was surprised you did read it.
Yeah. I once I got in it, man, I was in. I got in so deep, I just kept going. You know. But I don't know, man. I don't know where you find that, look that up, hear about that, know nothing.
Yeah, I mean, then again, her ears are to all types of streets, not
Yeah,
the street, all the streets.
yeah. She gathers a lot of information
Yeah,
from different places, and
yeah.
you know, but yeah, I don't know anything about that. I think it's awful.
Oh, did you know who Ashton Kutcher is, right?
Yeah,
I heard that some years ago he started working with some groups that actually catch predators.
really.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot exactly how he was helping, but I think they were, setting up kind of like stings or stuff or
Hmm.
something like that. I think mainly focusing on like abuse online and like trying to like stop,
Hmm.
those conversations and chats and stuff.
It's a little group on Facebook, man, that does that, where they go on there pretending to be kids and these grown men, and then they'll
Right.
set up a meeting.
I think he was doing something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know. Like,
yeah.
you know.
And if they meet them, they'll be like, "Who you waiting on, Justin?"
I've seen those videos.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are kind of entertaining, can't
and
lie.
they are, but I never seen anybody get arrested.
Yeah, because they're just trying to scare them, right? But then they threaten, they're like, "Hey, if you keep doing this, if I catch you again or something, yada yada, I have
Mhm.
your information. I'm going to take this with the police." I've seen that, you know.
I done seen where they done, threaten to tell. I'm gonna tell you why. You got a lot of those guys. They be married.
Mhm.
I've seen it where it's been a couple of women before.
Mhm. Yep.
You know,
Yep. Yeah,
uh,
there's a few videos. They meet in like Walmart or something.
yeah,
And they're like you said, "Hey, you here to meet Justin?" And then you just see their face just go, "No," and they try to
mhm.
get away.
Yeah, 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 bro. This has been me. I got this all recorded. This you, da 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 da
No,
da.
don't run away. If you don't sit here and talk to me, I'm going straight to the police. That's what they say. And then they
Yeah,
get their whole name, their face on camera. Oh my gosh. Hey, that's what they they did that to themselves.
yeah. I don't understand, man. Me forever throwing the stuff out about the sex trafficking. That stuff I just don't get, don't understand. These grown men, I don't know. These people need help. They need to be killed. I don't know what they need, but
I don't know. That's
it's
why I was saying the only way you could approach that in any kind of constructive way is like saying scientifically and like therapy wise, like,
Mhm.
but every other circle, every other group outside of like therapy
Right.
or rehabilitation or whatever you want to call it, it's
Hmm.
like it's there's no answer for that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So listen, we're gonna move on
Yeah.
somewhere else, man.
Let's do it.
I sent you a couple of videos. The first one I'd like for you to check out is it's a video of Ayana Van Zant, and she is basically teaching a young lady how to talk to her husband.
Mhm.
But I think it's a good video for to teach men and women, how to talk to each other, man. And based off of what she said and how she just said it so differently that if people adopt that,
Mhm.
it would probably save a lot of relationships, man. Because I really believe the way you talk to each other can make or break a relationship, man. Because you can ask for something or suggest something,
Mhm.
and based off of how you suggest it or say it is how it comes across. And speaking from a guy's point of view, this is something that our ladies really should take heed to, man,
Hmm.
because men really respond differently based off of how you talk to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you just sometimes be a lot more gentle, then you get a lot more accomplished versus because when you give that tough guy energy, that's what I call it.
Hmm.
And you got a lot of ladies, man, who try to come off like a tough, like they
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
And that just don't work. I don't know where you pick that up, what kind of guys you used to, but that crap do not work, man. You know
No.
what I mean? It will get your ass left at the door. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I
You know,
agree.
because a lot of guys look at that energy like, you know, match for me. So why are you talking to me like that? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, I think a lot of them get to that point to where they feel like, they got the law on their side, which is a whole nother soap opera. You know what I'm saying?
That's hey, it's grimy, but everybody has something they use to their advantage, you know?
That's not good, man.
Yeah.
That's not good at all. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That good at all, man. Especially if you got you a guy who, he's not, how he rock and roll and he's not confrontational like that.
Right.
But you get to the point where you're trying to push his buttons, you know.
Yeah. You're trying to aggravate the situation, start something up just cuz ultimately I can win this if other people get involved. Like
Right.
if I lose against you one on one, I can guarantee you, once I
Hmm.
get the police or my family or your family involved, like yeah, that's messed up.
That's downright despicable.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not a long video at all, but just the way Ayana showed her,
Mhm.
this is how you do that.
Here we go.
Video proof on how communication matters when speaking to your significant other.
Children, the ones that I did not create, they're allowed to do what you do. They sleep all day. They don't come out of the room. They don't do what they need to do. Wait a minute, hold up. I want you to come over here. I want you to watch this. Let me show you something. Go sit over there. I have a little concern because your sons are not demonstrating that they are learning to be the kind of man I know you want them to be. They're going to demonstrate the kind of man you teach them to be. And I'm not really sure what to do about that. Can you hear me? That's how you do that.
Hmm.
The woman has to talk to her man to get him to move the way she needs him to move. You're not gonna get nothing with it.
Ayana did her big one on that. And it's
Ooh.
sad because a lot of us weren't taught how to really communicate properly with our significant others. So we have a lot of relearning to do. Femininity is a journey. It's not something that can be just learned overnight. It's a continuous journey. The scriptures say a soft answer turneth away wrath. So whenever you're tempted to just go off and start nagging, remember that. Remember to be soft and just gentle in your speaking. Because I know I'd rather hear that than, oh, you never do this. Get out my face with that.
And that goes both ways, man. If you do, you can't talk to your lady like, why the
Both
hell ain't
ways.
no nothing cooked? What's the hell? Da, da, da. You just gotta. It's a way you have to do it, man. And it's if we practice that,
Mhm.
you know, because anything you practice at, you'll get good at. That's
Oh
what,
yeah.
yeah, that's what, that's
Repetition.
how you get good at things. Is practice.
Um, man, I'm gonna show that to my girlfriend.
But it's like homegirl said, man. A lot of people aren't taught.
Right.
You don't know a lot of things, man, if you're not taught, especially
Mhm.
if you're a certain kind of person. Until you are taught certain things, you just really don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. And I mean, by definition, you are literally ignorant. Not because ignorant means dumb. Ignorant means you don't know. You don't know what you don't know.
You don't
You
know it.
know?
You don't know
And yeah, the best way to get somebody to do something isn't I think that's what people typically do. They they try to get their emotion across because they think that's going to move the person to
it.
understand them when
Mhm.
really they should get the message across.
Yeah, yeah.
But instead, they're like, I want you to feel this. But that's, if you want me to feel that, then I'm shutting down. Because as soon as I feel that, I'm not listening.
Nah, you're right. As soon as you come to me like that, they like you. What? Man, what I'm doing next week?
Shut down.
But if you come at me like Ayana did, I mean, like that shows so much respect, man. Like, look,
Oh, man.
I need your help. I need you to help me with this.
And that pulls something out of me. Like, as soon as, and she didn't even just like sit down next to him and just talk. She pulled him in, had his arm, was
Mhm.
like, I mean this.
Yeah,
And you saw his reaction. He immediate attention to her.
yeah,
Boom. Like,
yeah, yeah.
even though he knew it was a demonstration, he was still listening to every word she
Just
was
like we
saying.
were. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were. I
He's
was.
gonna get up right then and he's gonna go take care of that.
Yeah,
He's gonna get up right then and he's gonna go take care of that. I mean, just
man.
based off of how she came at him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, stuff like that, man, I'm gonna take. I mean, if anybody can hear our voice and you feel the same way, I'm telling you, man, that can make or break a relationship sometimes, just the way you talk to each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get real. Oh man, it's so easy to get toxic.
Oh,
Where every time you speak to each other, you're kind of nitpicking.
mm-hmm.
You have this attitude or tone to your voice, and you get used to that, and it's
Mm-hmm.
just trading back and forth.
It
You
get
know,
worse and worse, man.
worse and worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It get worse. It goes from PG rated to R rated to X rated to
Yeah.
now God forbid you don't be on no physical crap, but it
Right.
it, it can escalate that way. So
Right.
if you practice the way she did it, I think that that may work better for you. Me forever say, as a culture, we have not been taught how to talk to one another. The respect has left our culture along with common sense. I can see that.
I actually agree with her on that too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We're very um I don't know, not rough around the edges, but like we we try to say it's thick skin and oh, we can just, handle talking to each other like that, but the truth is it's just we're just kind of conditioned to
Right.
just keep repeating that cycle of talking to each other reckless and just being like, "Oh, okay, well that's fine." You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, man. I've never really heard, I heard my grandmother and grandfather, have, kind of look back and forths,
Mhm.
but there was no disrespect. There was no cussing each other out, calling each other out their name.
Mhm.
They was able to have a discussion, man. And sometimes while I was in their presence, it didn't even get resolved, but they just kind of shut it down and went on. And I'm sure they worked it out later.
Right.
Nowadays, man, you'll have, I mean, these jokers will be cussing each other out, man, like it ain't nothing.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, the ladies will be MF da 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 getting in your face, man. The guys will be you B I B. I mean, it's just crazy, man.
And it
It's
becomes
crazy.
natural, so
It becomes
natural
natural.
that they don't care that the kids are right next to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
cussing right in front of the kids, and now the kids saying the same thing to their teachers. You know,
Mhm.
little 5-year-old cussing amazingly at their. You know what? We saw a few videos on here,
Yeah. I
like
mean, putting them together, man. Putting it
putting it
together.
together.
Yeah.
Man.
They learn that at the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They learn that at the house, man. And that's
I
just
agree with
not. Yeah.
I agree with Lewis. He said, "Take time to think before you speak."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people just, I think a lot of it falls, especially men and women, man. When you just think, well, on both ends, when the respect is gone, you just start talking to each other any kind of way,
Yeah.
in front of anybody. You almost get off to belittling your partner in front of other people, in
Hmm.
front of the kids, in front of the family members, and whoever. You
Yeah.
know, it's
Yeah.
just not.
And why? Not because you're trying to teach them a lesson. No, not because you're trying to get your message across. No,
Mm-mm.
because you feel a certain kind of way and you want everybody to know exactly how you feel. It's
That's
so
right.
selfish. That's it.
That's right. That's right.
That's
That's
man,
right.
that's
Yeah.
messed up. So yeah, so where you said like there'll be, we could be at like a Christmas family Christmas
Yeah.
family reunion or something gathering, right?
Mm-hmm.
And man, a wife or husband does something, or something completely unrelated, you just feel like you got to bring that up in front of everybody, just start arguing at the table.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a sad, sad deal, man. But yeah, that's one of those things I think that can, and that's simple. Just how you talk to each other.
Yeah.
That's a simple thing. That don't cost you no money. You don't know nothing, man. Just talk to each other like you give a darn. And then once you don't, then that's when it's time to move around, man. It's
Mhm.
okay with moving around.
Yeah. Yeah.
So many people, man, don't get that part because of whatever the case may be, whether it be finances, time put in,
Hmm.
all of the above, man, kids. But once you get to the disrespectful part, man, and that's the time to move around, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
That's the time to move around. It's just so many people who stay in toxic crap
Do
just
you
because.
feel do you feel like we are, as a culture, we are more prone to just like letting things be destroyed? Just like, yeah, I'd like to build something, but I'll tear this whole thing down. I don't care.
Um, yeah, I think because yeah, because people get so comfortable in a certain, certain situation, man, where nothing else matters.
Exactly. We're too comfortable with that. Nothing else matters.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I'm mad. That's the only thing that matters. So I'm about to cuss out my entire family at Christmas and none of them want to speak to me for the next 3 months. Like, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
that's extreme, but I'm saying like that's an example of
But
like,
it's reality though.
yeah,
It is extreme, but I mean, some people are, they reach that point, man, when you should never let nothing or nobody get you to that point.
yeah,
You should way before the end take time out for yourself to get
yeah,
yourself together. You know, it's just it's just something to think about. Even outside of that, even just period, man. Like Lewis said, take a moment before you say something, especially when your emotions are overflowing. Take a moment, and then some people, man, is just mean as hell, dog.
hmm,
You got some mean ass
hmm,
people out there, bro.
yeah. Regardless of culture, they're just mean.
Just mean, man. They don't care about who you know, they feel a certain way. They don't give a damn about who they hurt.
Hmm.
And they'll
Hmm.
say anything, you know. And you can be trying to plead your case. Hey, reason with them. Oh man, All that, shut
They do
up.
not care at
Yeah, man.
all.
Those kind
All
of people right there.
ooh, perfect example of somebody that just wants you to feel how they feel,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Or don't want to hear it. Either
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no, it's rare. It's rare that I've come across. Actually, I'll say never. I've never come across a person that's
Mhm.
mean to where they just shut it down, don't want to hear it, just like, won't, just end it. Because that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Someone to just, be that mean where they just put everything to an end and disappear. That's
Right.
kind of that's kind of nice. It's for me in my experience,
Mhm.
it's people that are mean and they gotta show you they're mean and they gotta be upfront about it.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. You right, man. You right, bro.
man.
Hmm.
I'm,
You right.
yeah, I'm sure maybe you've had a few people that just entered your mind. I know I had a few people just come across my mind like, yeah, what was
Yeah,
their problem?
I know some mean ass. I know a few mean ass people, man. It's
Yeah,
just mean. You
yeah,
know, just the way they talk to people, and it's just mean. You know,
yeah.
um, those people got to be handled accordingly. You
Mhm.
know, they got to be handled accordingly. But anyway,
Arm's
uh,
length.
them the ones you say I'm gonna pray for them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
really.
yeah, I'm gonna pray for them. So yeah, and so anyway, with that video, man, I think that's a good learning video for learning purposes, man. And I think it's something everybody should take heed of and think about when you're in a relationship with your spouse or with your significant other. Take your time, man. Take your time before you just cause. Yeah, when you get to just barking and people tune that out. They tune
Hmm.
that out, man. So you're not gonna get anywhere. But when you do it like Ayana did, pull them in, touch them, grab a hand, baby. Let me speak to you for a second.
Man,
Yeah, I don't know how to deal with this. I need your help. Go get
it's like, what do you need my help with, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Oh
Yeah,
man, imagine if if your lady asked you to take out the trash that way.
yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah. It's
I'd be
them.
like, yeah. I mean, what? I mean, the
Yeah.
trash is that problem? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, that trash is a problem. It's stinking. I gotta,
Mm. Yeah,
let
my
me-
shoe, baby. Damn this game.
yeah.
Go get on my shoe. Take the trash out.
Oh man,
Yeah, yeah.
anything.
So I sent you this other video and I've named it, I labeled it entitlement video. Now, this video was cool, man.
Hmm.
I thought the guy's message was really cool. Like I said, and I said, man, I want to play that, but I agree with him 100%. Again, now some of these videos, it's not directed, as far as I'm concerned, it's not directed toward women. These videos I see can be deemed for both. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I try to see those, even if they're talking directly about women or about guys. If I see something that I think both men and women um, can utilize it, for the betterment, then I try to throw it to you because it's a lot of entitled guys out there too, man.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
whole lot of guys, bro, who feel like that they feel entitled, like
Yeah.
they should get certain
I
things.
deserve this,
Yeah, yeah,
and it
yeah,
can be low key too. It
yeah.
can be real low key, like you wouldn't even think. You're like, oh, I'm a humble person. I don't boast. I don't brag. But it's like
Hmm.
that doesn't mean you don't think that you deserve things that maybe you really don't deserve.
Yeah,
Maybe you
yeah,
really haven't done enough to
yeah.
get that.
Exactly.
Most likely you haven't done enough to get that
Right,
in most
right.
cases.
And that's a real thing, man. If you one of those guys and you just an average, you don't want to do nothing extra, you just want to sit at the house all day. Yeah, you may go to work, you know, on your 9 to 5, and
Mhm,
that's it, and pay, some bills or whatever.
mhm.
A lot of stuff, man, you not entitled to a whole lot of, you know
No,
what I mean? I think the above and beyond cats now, I think the above and beyond cats, and when I say above and beyond, I think the cats that's out there grinding, that's trying to upgrade themselves, upgrade the house, upgrade their ladies, the ones who keeping themselves in condition, something good for their ladies to look at, something good for their ladies to feel. Somebody who is there for the kids, who continue to guide the kids and bring knowledge to the kids. Somebody who is maybe helping out, with the siblings and the in-laws and stuff like that. Those are, I know some guys that rock like that. They just making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, and those guys, I feel like they deserving of, come on, man. You respect your house, you respect your lady. You ain't bringing no harm, no drama, no nothing like that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'll tell you what, I definitely have to shout out and throw respect to the guy that I'm working with now that my supervisor just hired recently. She had worked with him in the past and she brought him on. He's that type of dude, and he's a little younger than me, maybe like a year younger.
Right.
And he's that type of dude where he's just on everything.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can see he's like, I'm not playing about my vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the type of person where I'm like, oh yeah, you deserve it. I don't know. I'm not working as hard as you. You deserve that.
Yeah. He's locked in with his purpose, man.
Yeah.
When you become locked in with your purpose, man, it puts you above. You know what I'm saying? You exceptional. When you become locked into your purpose and you stay focused with your vision and your purpose, no matter whatever the case may be, you may be a little, flexible with the details, but with your purpose, you stay stubborn and you hang on to it, and you putting in the work and the time and the money and the effort and the sacrifice and all comes with that. Them exceptional guys, man. They're exceptional. And those guys, because feel like I'm one of them cats. Those guys, you should never be denied. So versus, just to kind of,
there's a bit of entitlement there.
It's a bit of entitlement, man.
But are you entitled to that entitlement?
It's not for me to answer, but versus the ones who just gotta get up and just go and I'm gonna go do my job and come home and stay on the couch. I'm gonna drink beer. I ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't So you just kind of like, damn. When we gonna pay light bill? I get paid Friday. Them cats there, man. I don't know if they gonna get all that, man.
No,
but anyway,
man.
dog, did you find the video, man?
So I think I am. Is this the Fresh and Fit podcast?
No, it's the one with the guy in the braids, man.
Oh, okay, I got it.
Down a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
But I like his, listen to the steps. I like the steps. The way he described the steps, I thought was awesome, man. So I just kind of wanted us to check it out.
All right, I got it.
When you give someone something for free the first time, it creates appreciation. When you give someone something for free the second time, it creates anticipation. When you give someone something for free the third time, it creates expectation. Fourth time, it creates entitlement. The fifth time, it creates dependency. And you don't give it to them by the sixth time, it creates hatred and resentment. And internally, they feel depressed and have anxiety. So let me tell you, ladies, something. Guess where all women are? Because women get attention for free from men. So women are in the entitlement field. That's why all women think that they're 8, 9s, and 10s, because they have this self-entitlement because is in your DMs giving you a bunch of attention. When you give someone something for free the first time, it creates appreciation. When you give someone something for free the second time, it creates anticipation. When you give someone something for free the third time, it creates expectation. Fourth time, it creates entitlement. The fifth time, it creates dependency. And you don't give it to them by the sixth time, it creates hatred and resentment.
Wow.
Wow. I agree with him, man. I agree with him, especially the entitlement. And I think he left out envy, the hatred, and I would say envy, man. If they feel like, well, you done did it before, but You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
That's what
you
I
did
think.
it before, and this other person is getting it. Why not me? That
Right.
yeah, that envy. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. And depends on who you are and what kind of relationship you got. They be looking at it like, well, hell, why you deserve it? I don't deserve it. Well, hell, I'm the one putting the work in.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm the one going to bed late, getting up early.
And to a degree, it really depends on who's making those statements. Like, hey, why don't I get this? Why don't I get that? Like, they're not always wrong because they could be neglected. But yeah, it's like I think the only thing we could really do there is check ourselves. Like,
Mm-hmm.
have kind of
Yeah.
more realistic uh expectations.
Right.
Like, this
Right.
is really how much work I've put in. So do I deserve this? And if I really think I do, hey, I got to stand on that. But
Yeah.
I don't. I think there's a lot of. I'm just gonna say women specifically that they're like, why would I think about that? No, I just deserve it flat out.
Right.
Why would I think about have I put in enough work to deserve that?
Because a lot of times, like I said about the guys, man, as a lady, I mean, it's not you know, I mean, yeah, in the beginning, and this is what happened in a lot of different ships, man. In the beginning, there's things being done, there's the way you move, what this cat, want to buy you gifts and stuff like that. But as it
Yeah.
goes on, things change, whether it be, your respect for him, or your looks, or what I'm saying, the effort you're putting in to keep yourself going, a few different things where you'd be like, damn, you know, what happened to this person 2 years ago? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said, when I was saying about the guys, man, yeah, I feel like you that way if you keeping yourself up, if you in the gym, if if you building up the family, if you're,
Mhm.
I mean, if you're steady building your brand, if
Mhm.
if you're assisting with the kids, if you're doing all of these things, like you say, your buddy, you're doing
Yeah.
all of these things, man, then man, how dare you neglect this cat or anything?
Know your value.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But that goes both ways.
it does.
It's like, am I really doing a lot and I'm getting disrespected? Okay, hey, I need to move
You
around.
need to rethink it.
Or am I really not doing as much as I think? And I'm over here with my hands crossed, like I'm waiting for
Mhm.
some it's
Right,
not gonna happen. Mm.
right, right. And again, man, that's based on who you with, who you dealing with. Because you
Yeah,
can have some guys that's just some asshole, and
yeah.
you can have some ladies that's just some jackasses. You know what I mean? No matter what you do, they're not gonna see it.
Hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
So, and then if that's the case, then that's when you really got to look in the mirror and reflect to yourself, like, okay, I know I'm putting in the work. I know
Mhm.
I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. Come on now. But it's not being reciprocated.
But see, that type of person that's putting in the work and realizes that they're not being, they're not being treated how, or they're not getting, the kind of rewards they need to be getting where they're at.
Right.
That person knows how to shift. That person knows how to get out of that and go, okay, well, I'm doing work here. I know how to do work somewhere else.
Yeah.
That person is equipped to do that. So I
Mm.
think typically the people that are complaining about where they're at, like, oh man, they, overworking me and this and that, and I'm not getting this and that. Like, I'm
Mhm.
doing all this, but I'm not. I think those are probably those that aren't really doing what they think they're doing.
Maybe so, bro.
I don't
Maybe
know.
so.
No, I mean, not like it's 100% black and white, but I'm just saying. I mean,
Hmm.
if you're on top of it,
Right.
it I would think that you're equipped to go find your reward, to go
Right.
because you're doing that every day,
Mhm.
chasing your vision,
Yeah.
chasing your future.
Right.
So why would you be stuck in one place complaining about it?
You wouldn't. Like you said, you would go somewhere else to find your reward because it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely out there. Yeah. But look, man, I just want to let you check those couple of videos out, see what you thought. Take it with you. Like I said, a couple of learning experiences for everybody that's listening, for myself, for my boy. And we just take what we can with it, man, and use what we can, what we can't, we keep it pushing.
Yeah.
What you got up for the weekend?
This weekend, probably a lot of music and decorating Christmas tree.
Okay, getting in the Christmas period. That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Okay, that's what's up, man. I am gonna put in a little work, but it's all good. It's all good.
Putting in that work.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's coming to a head, brother. Coming to a head. So I'm going to man, BJ gonna get up out of here, man. We want to thank everybody for hanging out with us on the ticket. I don't know if y'all paid attention to the screen, but we have transitioned from Front Seven Rush to the ticket.
Yeah.
And we are we're going to start trying to brand. Gonna start branding the ticket. We're just trying to. Front Seven Rush was originally, a sports based show, and we just kind of, with our listeners, we had to kind of adjust. Like we said, we had vision, but we had to be flexible with our details. So more of our listeners are turning out to be, more of relationship based, political based people. So we just kind of roll with the punches. So y'all continue to check us out. We really appreciate it. And everybody have a great weekend, and then come back and see us on Wednesday, not Monday, on Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Until then, we'll holler.